What is up, everyone? Joe Pro Writes here, and today we are jumping into Pillars of Eternity, the fantastic RPG that just got announced for the Nintendo Switch. Is already available for PlayStation and Xbox, as well as PC, with a sequel also being available currently on PC and coming to console at a later date. This adventure will be starring Dakin, the death godlike loner, hailing from the White that Wends, and he is a chanter, which is an ancient mystic magician. So, thank you for joining me on this journey, and we're going to jump in and get started.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
For those unfamiliar, Pillars of Eternity is from Obsidian Entertainment, creators of Fallout New Vegas and the upcoming Outer Worlds game. It is a top-down RPG similar to the old Baldur's Gate series, and as one might expect from a game heavily influenced by Dungeons & Dragons, there's an emphasis on exploration, narrative, and tactical team combat. As you can see from looting here, you are pretty much free to roam the countryside, look for clues, loot, and anything that might help you on your quest. But there's also going to be dangers involved as well, so you must be careful of those as you're journeying through the world of Pillars of Eternity, because combat is everywhere. As you can see, when you first start combat, it is paused. You can choose to attack the creature and then unpause, as well as use some abilities as you go if needed. You can also go into your character, equip various items that you find on your journey. Make sure to do that because it does not auto-equip. So you want to make sure you have all your best things on your character as much as possible. Loot the bodies and investigate the area. There are plenty of narrative options as you go through when you're talking to various NPCs that provide you with clues and updates on the world that you want to explore as much as possible, although talking to everybody throughout the game seems like it might be a difficult task because there's just so many options and all of them are text-based.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on. Sparfle, are you all right? Ambush!
One of the standout features in this game, to me personally, is the music. Once it gets going,
prisoners! No, no!
Come on, we have to
overcame
get
the
back
ambush.
to camp.
Looted the bodies as per usual. And now we'll head back to the base camp. Hopefully they cure the character from his illness, if at all possible. The map is large, especially as you get into other locations, so it's easy to get lost and veer off the path. This is also not a game that'll hold your hands throughout either, so you don't have clear instructions. You can pretty much go as you please. There is voice acting for much of the game, however, some of it you'll have to read the narrative from the various NPCs as well, because they don't have voice actors for all of the characters. As you can see, you can use some of your experience and some of the skills that you've gained to use those when talking to various NPCs and enemies throughout the game as well, which I think is a very important factor. It makes it very Dungeons and Dragons like in that vein. So I used the intellect of my character to convince him that what he was doing was not right. However, it did backfire, so that doesn't always work.
Get inside!
Ultimately, we were successful, but things are about to pick up with the game. Now, sometimes you have to make decisions along the way as well on whether to help your teammates and your party, and unfortunately this is one of those cases. I was able to use my weapon to knock the enemy off of Hyoden, but I do lose the weapon in the long run, so that is a risk that I'll have to take.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Alrighty, time to explore a little bit. This is a perfect time to look around, explore the dungeon.
That should be fun.
We look for another way out.
See what dangers might unfurl. Looks like peace didn't work, so time for a fight.
Crave. Tafila.
Unfortunately, not every enemy can be reasoned with.
Wait. Do you hear that?
And we have another enemy, and I like the sound effects when the chanter goes into battle too. Explore here, uncover some items. Looks like, yeah, Callisto, we can push it through. Nice. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Oh, another enemy. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea to use your allies whenever possible. Alrighty, let's go this way. Because you never know what skills and traits they might have that'll help you on your journey.
I think we found an exit
coming through that wall.
Sounds like the storm path.
Crave Tafila.
Alright, unfortunately, they were speaking over each other a little bit there, but this is the puzzle that we saw. Back to where we came. And more enemies.
Crave.
And it looks like we are able to leave. Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Looks like a cult.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's purpose.
Some kind of magic. Looks like you were taken to another place and time by that magic. By this cult leader who you know but don't know at the same time. And it looks like our teammates are deceased now, unfortunately. So callously, I'm going to take their items. But yeah, that's not weird at all. You gotta do what you gotta do on the journey to survive. Yeah, these visions are dark. And that's going to do it for the first part of the journey. Thank you for stopping by, liking, subscribing, all that kind of good stuff, as we will be continuing the journey of Dakin through the world of Pillars of Eternity over the coming weeks. Make sure you tune in, as I'm going to go through the entire campaign. Thank you as always for stopping by, and I will catch you guys later.